Hi everyone, so the stats for April 2023 just came out. Here's our recap of what we are seeing in the market. Overall, we've seen a big shift in this market compared to the second half of 2022. But what we are seeing is we're seeing a huge dip in the amount of listings and the amount of sales. So sales overall are down 16% compared to last year, and they're still over 15% down compared to the 10-year average for the month of April. New listings are down nearly 30%, and total inventory is down 4% compared to last year. Again, both of these are down over 20% compared to the 10-year average for the month of April. April is typically our spring market where we have a ton of new listings, a lot of activity, and these numbers are down. But what's happening is it's starting to lift our prices because there's so few options on the market. Now, this is the second month in a row where we've seen month-over-month price increases across the board, from detached homes to condos to townhomes. Everything is up from last month. So we're starting to see that bounce back now from what was a slow second half of 2022. Everything's up. Detached are up the most. They're up about almost 3%, and condos and duplexes and townhomes are up just around 2% compared to last month. Now, all of these numbers are still down compared to where they were last year, but that percent is starting to shrink as we're starting to see prices increase. So why are we seeing prices increase all of a sudden? Interest rates are still high. Well, if you look if you look at a normal market, you've got buyers that are in the market that don't buy last month, they continue into next month and the month after that. And then you've got new buyers that enter the market, people that have just sold their house or people that are newly entering the market. What happened last year, the second half of last year, we had buyers sitting on the sideline waiting to see where prices were going to go, waiting to see where interest rates were going to go. They wanted some stability. And now all of a sudden, we've got an influx of those buyers. So rather than just the normal month-over-month trickle of new buyers, we've got about 8 months of pent-up demand entering the market, and we have no supply. So we're seeing sellers hold out for prices saying, well, what else is on the market? Our house is the only option you have, and buyers are being forced to come up to these prices. So we're starting to see these prices increase, and we'll continue to see that as long as there's no inventory, and as long as we have steady demand. And as we know in this market, that's our norm. Low inventory, high demand. We didn't see it last year because buyers were taking a pause to figure out where things were going to land, and now I think we've seen it. Interest rates are seemingly at the peak. They haven't come down necessarily, but we're less afraid of those interest rates going from 5 to 6 to 20%. People are now more interested in them coming down than going up. So that's where we're seeing it. I expect to see prices to continue to increase in the coming months as long as we don't see a spike in inventory, and I don't expect that anytime soon. If you have any interest on your specific segment of the market, feel free to reach out.